So I wasn't feeling good.
The internet practically froze this morning when Ashanti was finally discharged from the hospital, stepping into the sunlight with that soft, exhausted smile that fans instantly recognized. Cameras captured her holding onto Nelly's arm a little tighter than usual, and within minutes, the speculation machine exploded across every social platform. What started as concern quickly transformed into a tidal wave of theories, and the loudest one, echoing through timelines like an alarm, was the rumored possibility of baby number 2. People who were at the hospital reported that Ashanti looked calm but clearly still recovering, moving carefully, almost protectively. Nurses were seen guiding her, and fans waiting outside said she gave a gentle wave before sitting into the car, prompting even more whispers. Screenshots of the moment went viral instantly, with hashtags like Get Well Ashanti and Baby 2 rumors pushing to the top of trending lists within an hour. But the real spark that set the comment sections ablaze came from Ashanti's own recent admission that she had not been feeling well. She didn't go into detail, and that void, that silence, was enough for fans to build 1,000 possibilities. Some supporters insisted it was simply exhaustion from her busy schedule. Others claimed she looked glowing in a way that only expecting moms do. And then there were those who pointed directly at Nelly, laughing that he was walking with the confident stride of a man who knew a secret. What made the situation even more emotional was the overwhelming wave of congratulations pouring in, even though nothing has been confirmed. Fans were practically celebrating in real time, sending love, prayers, and warm messages to the Haynes family. Some said the timing felt perfect, especially after the couple openly gushed about their blended family with baby KK, who has become a star on his own with his tiny curls and bright smile. Meanwhile, insiders close to the couple allegedly shared that Nelly had been extremely protective during the hospital visit, keeping journalists at a distance and reminding photographers not to crowd Ashanti. That move alone fueled even more talk, because fans believe Nelly becomes most guarded when there's something important to shield, something delicate, something new. And the way he guided her into the SUV, it felt like a moment straight out of a family documentary. Then the emotional reactions started rolling in. Voice notes, TikToks, threads filled with crying emojis and heartfelt prayers. One fan posted a montage of Ashanti's past interviews, pointing out moments when she mentioned wanting another child someday. Another fan stitched the montage with Nelly's recent comments about fatherhood and how much he loves watching Ashanti mother their little boy. The emotional connection hit hard, and suddenly the conversation shifted from rumor to hope. But with every loving message came a darker wave of criticism. A few users argued that people shouldn't jump to conclusions, reminding everyone that Ashanti may simply be recovering from an unrelated health issue. Some claimed that the speculation was disrespectful and pressured celebrities to share deeply personal news before they're ready. That tension, support versus caution, created its own debate inside the main debate. Still, nothing slowed the rising tide of curiosity. Every hour, new angles of the hospital exit appeared online. Some fans zoomed into Ashanti's outfit, analyzing the loose-fitting sweater she wore. Others pointed out that Nelly seemed unusually emotional, rubbing Ashanti's hand during the quick walk to the car. Even the simple act of him opening the door for her was turned into a frame-by-frame breakdown across fan pages. By late afternoon, multiple media accounts reported that Ashanti would be resting privately and that no official statement had been made regarding her health or the pregnancy rumors. But the lack of confirmation only intensified the storm. Viewers locked in, waiting for any small sign, an Instagram story, a tweet, a family member reposting a prayer message, anything. And now, with the entire entertainment world watching closely, a quiet question is spreading beneath all the noise, slipping in like a whisper at the edge of a cliffhanger. Was Ashanti discharged simply because she's feeling better, or because she's entering a private chapter the couple doesn't want the world to see just yet? As the evening settled in, Ashanti's silence began to feel heavier, almost intentional, and fans started dissecting every small detail from her recent posts. One clip from last week resurfaced where she and Nelly were laughing in the kitchen while baby KK clapped in the background. Viewers suddenly noticed Ashanti moving slower, steadying her hand on the counter, and the comment section erupted with people saying they missed the signs. That video alone became the centerpiece of dozens of theory threads, each one speculating about her health and the possibility of a growing family. Meanwhile, Nelly's oldest children entered the spotlight unexpectedly when fans went back through their stories, hunting for clues. Someone reposted a clip of Chanel laughing during a family dinner, and though she didn't mention Ashanti directly, her smile became a symbol of reassurance to fans hoping the household was calm. Followers immediately interpreted the vibe as peaceful, almost celebratory, adding even more confidence to the pregnancy whispers circulating across the internet. Behind the scenes, insiders allegedly claimed Nelly had been taking on more responsibilities at home so Ashanti could rest. According to one reported source, he canceled a few private appearances without explanation. That rumor ignited a new wave of admiration from fans who praised him for prioritizing family over work. The idea of Nelly playing protective husband and hands-on dad only fed into the narrative that something meaningful was happening within the Haynes household. But even with all the online excitement, there was another side to the story, one layered with concern. Some fans worried that Ashanti's hospital stay meant something more serious, pointing out that the reports never mentioned what she was being treated for. They questioned if she was pushing herself too hard professionally, juggling music, motherhood, and the constant pressure of public life. Comments like, "She always takes care of everyone else. I hope she's taking care of herself too," filled timelines, giving the moment a bittersweet emotional edge. Late into the night, a blurry photo surfaced showing Nelly carrying a bag of medication and wellness supplies into their home. The image spread fast, with people pointing out that the items looked like vitamins, supplements, and comfort essentials, not emergency medications. That tiny detail calmed some nerves, but also sparked fresh speculation that Ashanti might be entering a delicate early stage of something fans weren't supposed to know yet. Within minutes, Baby Haynes too became one of the most discussed threads on X. Then came the emotional twist, Ashanti's mother liking a comment that said, "She's glowing for a reason." Even though likes can happen accidentally, fans were convinced it was a subtle hint. Screenshots flew everywhere, and within an hour, people were celebrating as if confirmation had been posted. Others pushed back, reminding everyone that until Ashanti herself speaks, everything remains rumor. But the damage was done. Hope had already taken root. And just as the hype reached its peak, Nelly posted a late-night black and white photo of him holding baby KK, captioned simply with a heart emoji. No text, no explanation. No context. The internet lost its mind. Some saw it as a message of gratitude for the family he already has. Others argued it was the softest, sweetest breadcrumb he could have dropped. But one thing was clear. Every eye was now locked on Ashanti's page, waiting for her next move. Comment sections everywhere turned into emotional battlefields. Supporters flooded them with love and prayers for her health, saying they would be thrilled for the family no matter what the truth ends up being. Skeptics urged patience. And then there were those deeply protective fans who warned the media not to pressure a woman into confirming anything before she's ready. The mixture of celebration, concern, and raw emotion created a storm bigger than any typical celebrity update. Meanwhile, production insiders claimed that Ashanti had paused a few work commitments, which only intensified the theories. Fans insisted she wouldn't miss scheduled projects unless she needed rest. Some even dug up interviews where she spoke about wanting baby KK to have a sibling one day, saying she loved growing up around family energy. Suddenly, old words felt prophetic, and the speculation grew into something almost cinematic. And now, with the world holding its breath, every sign seems to point towards something bigger unfolding behind closed doors. Whether it's simply recovery or the beginning of a new chapter remains unseen. One thing is undeniable. The internet isn't letting go until Ashanti or Nelly speak. And with the couple growing quieter by the hour, fans can't help but wonder, is this calm a coincidence or the silent confirmation everyone's been waiting for?